Hello guys, welcome to our Sports Pro Live YouTube channel. You are watching World Darts Championship Day 6. Kindly make sure to subscribe and thank you so much for watching. I'll be adding the commentary in a few minutes. A great program awaits us Friday night at the 2025 World Darts Championship for Michael van Gerwen. The big work will finally begin at the Ali Pali, while a number of the Irish competitors will also make their respective appearances. Yeah, bro. Why, bro? The first three matches of the evening involved duels from the first round. The evening session will conclude with a match of the second round. The winner of that match may return for the third round of the World Darts Championship after the Christmas break. And the first match, Mickey Mansel versus Tomoya Goto, round 1. In terms of names, probably got the biggest draw, but those who follow darts a bit may remember Tomoya Goto from last year. The Japanese then impressed by sweeping aside Yan White 3-1 in sets. That year Goto qualified for the World Darts Championship via the Asian Tour Order of Merit, but this year Goto has qualified for the tournament as Japan's number 1. If Goto is able to approach his level of last year, he could make things very difficult for Mickey Mansell. Mickey Mansel's confidence is really high. However, as a month ago, the Northern Irish darter was in the semi-final at the major for the first time in his career. He surprisingly left Luke Humphries behind in the group stage of the Grand Slam of darts, and thus eventually made it to the last four, while Mansell had never previously made it past in the last 16 at ranking measure. It's Mansell's ninth time competing Alexander Palace. His series begins dramatically with 5 consecutive defeats at the 2021, 2023 and 2024 editions. However, Mansell managed to reach second round each time. And the next match, Florian Hampel versus Jeffrey Dujuan. Jeffrey Dujuan managed to qualify for the World Darts Championship at the last minute. He didn't succeed on Pro Tour, giving the Black Cobra one last chance to qualify. For the tour card holders, it has been over 6 years since Dujuan impressed with semi-final place at the World Match Play. In recent years, the Dutchman had been struggling with injuries to his shoulder. Yeah, but Dujuan kept making small steps forward, and also first time in 4 years that he will be back at the World Championship to save his tour card. However, Dujuan will have to make it to the third round. Dujuan will no doubt not be saddened by the draw, as a duel with Florian Hampel offers good prospects for the Dutchman to at least advance to the second round. The German is competing at Alexander Palace for the fourth consecutive year. The former handball player didn't have a special year with one semi-final on the floor of the highlight. What does speak for him is that he's actually always good at the World Darts Championship. There, Hampel already made it to the third round twice in his career. And the third match, William O'Connor versus Dylan Slevin. In all Irish clash in the first round of the World Darts Championship for O'Connor, it's a high 8 worlds entry in a row. A positive point for the McPhee is that in his 7 previous participations, he lost only once in the first round. On the other hand, O'Connor also managed to survive Christmas only twice, and then the last 32 was also immediately the finish line. Like Dujuan, Dylan Slevin also took his last chance at the qualifying tournament for tour card holders and immediately ensured that Slevin is almost certain to keep his tour card. The 22-year-old Irishman did perform considerably better last year than this season. In 2024, Slevin made it to the last 32 only 3 times and once to the last 16 on the Pro Tour. Last year, Slevin also competed in London. Then he was eliminated in the first round by Hampel. And the final match of this evening, Michael van Gerwen versus James Hurrell. Dutch darts fans are eagerly awaiting Michael van Gerwen's start at the tournament. Has the 35-year-old managed to rein his form level in the preparation? The three-time world champion had a very lean year for his effort, with only finals at the Masters and the World Match Play. Moreover, these finals were both lost. This ensures that Van Gerwen is not among the biggest favorites for the world title for the first time since 2012 World Darts Championship 13 years ago. Perhaps this will actually help Van Gerwen become world champion again for the first time since 2019. His first hurdle toward the world title, James Hurrell, who earned the right to take on the Dutchman in the opening round by defeating Jim Long 3-0 in his debut at Alexander Palace. Hurdle certainly did not do bad the first hurdle in his quest for the fourth PDC World Darts Championship title, comfortably dispatching James Hurrell 3-0 to end the Friday evening session at the Alexandra Palace, so dropping just 3 legs in the process. The much anticipated arrival of Michael van Gerwen at the Ali Pali, James Hurrell actually had the advantage of throw in the opening set and started strongly too. With a 13 darter, Michael van Gerwen, though who notably has not lost his first game at the World Tour Championship in over a decade, responded in kind with a hold throw after a couple of misses from Hurrell in leg 3. Michael van Gerwen punished to break throw and then via tops sealed the opening set in the next leg. Kicking off the second set with a solid up throw, Michael van Gerwen upped his average to around the 104 mark. A break-off throw followed for a fifth successive leg for the Dutchman, maintaining his 100% success rate on the outer ring. As the infamous Ali Pali was as the infamous Ali Pali then made an appearance, Hurrell stopped the rod to break straight back, keep himself in the set, making a huge mistake though. Hurrell busted on a 140 checkout, hitting two treble 20s, failing to punish some Van Gerwen misses and allowing two Dutchmen to seal the second set. Van Gerwen punished some more Hurrell sloppiness to break through in the opening leg of set 3. Hurrell then missed a dart at tops for an immediate break back, allowing Van Gerwen to leg 2 of the third set and move one away from the victory. Impressively, Hurrell kept himself alive with 121 checkout in the following. But there was an epic comeback as Michael van Gerwen finished things up at the fourth time of asking, nailing double to the 3-0 win. Oh, guys. So this was the pretty good match, pretty good after match reaction. Kindly make sure to subscribe. And tomorrow afternoon session, Seth Lisek versus Griffin, Winstor versus Toilo, Brendan Dolan versus Lockley, Chris Drove versus Marks, and the night session, Danny Noppert versus Ryan Joyce, Raman Van Vanderbilt versus Kenny. Luke Littler will play tomorrow night. I mean evening night or whatever you can say. And the last match, Devon Hita versus Scott. So